Welcome to Inside the Lair. It is October 5th, 2022. Homecoming week has come and gone, and we're only 2 weeks away from the much anticipated MEA break. You know, the volleyball team, they were busy this week as they traveled to WEM last Thursday in what turned out to be a fantastic game. The Knights were down 2-0 and found themselves down 21-17 in the third set before something happened, something clicked, and the Knights battled back, won the third set, won the fourth set, and won the fifth set 16-14 in an epic thriller. And that's the second year in a row these two teams have collided and really had a great game, where the Knights won last year 30-28. In set number 4. Here's Coach Tracy Erlinson's thoughts on the game.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Tracy Erlinson, now sitting at 10-3 on the year after a big win on homecoming week at WEM last night. Knights were down 2-0, down 21-17 in the third set, battled back and found a way to win, including the fifth set 16-14. How'd you guys get it done?
To be honest, I think we just started to relax. Our first 2 sets, we were really tense. We just weren't working well together. Our passing was off a little bit. Our front row wasn't getting their job done. And I feel like, we had a 5-minute break between the second and the third set, so we were able to go in the locker room for a little bit. And I don't know, they just came back out a totally different team.
Well, congrats on the win. Next home game will be Thursday against Goodhue next week. All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Thanks to Coach Erlinson for taking some time out of her day. The Knights then hopped on a bus as they went to the TCU tournament, and they played 5 games, won 4 of them, and lost the championship match, unfortunately, to Glencoe Silver Lake. The Knights beat Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial, Janesville Waldorf Pemberton, TCU, and Nurheg before that final match against Glencoe Silver Lake. Then they hopped on the bus again on Tuesday, headed over to Medford, and they ended up sweeping the Tigers 3-0. And the Knights are still ranked in the top 10. And I believe, if my math is right, they are now 15-5 on the year. They will play again tomorrow night at home versus the Goodhue Wildcats. Let's clear the board here. All right. Oh, excuse me, my math says 15-4 is their record. Now, the KW Knights football team battled the Bethlehem Academy Cardinals on Friday, and the Cardinals ended up spoiling our homecoming game as they beat KW 28-14 in a game that had huge momentum plays all over. Big swings, big plays, and the Cardinals got on the board with this play in their first possession.
2 running backs behind in a different type of formation. Now we've got to reverse this way. We got Higginbottom trying to get him. Slipped. Somehow he didn't get his knee down. And a shifty little run here by number 5 who gets in the open field.
He's gone.
Wow. Oliver Linneman. And some missed tackles by the Knights give them about an 80-yard touchdown.
So that was the first big play of the game. The Knights then went 3 and out on their next possession, but then they caused a fumble inside the red zone. And here is Alex Lee catching an 86-yard touchdown pass from Will Van Epps.
In the box.
Yes, they do. We need to throw the ball a little bit better.
And there's a good strike here to Alex Lee.
There we go. There we go. That'll do it.
Wow.
Go, Alex. Go, baby.
14-yard line. Get in there. And he does an 86-yard touchdown bomb from Van Epps to Alex Lee. His
Huge
second
play.
touchdown of the year. And
Yeah, so big play after big play. Then the Knights kicked off after they just tied the game, and BA did this.
tough to see the numbers in the dark. It's number 5, Linneman. And that's got to be number 4. It is Bachman. So Alex Lee's second career varsity touchdown is a deep one. That's got to put him in the top 10 in the Knights record book for longest plays.
That was a beauty. I believe, isn't he also the homecoming king this week, Kirby?
Yes, he was. And here's Bachman, shifty. He's got some good jump cuts.
Oh, my gosh.
And the Knights are breaking down in coverage. And that is number 28. Oh, boy. And the Knights special teams gives up a huge play to Ants.
Yes, and the special teams for the Cardinals gave them the lead back, and that lead remained the same until the play right at the end of the first half.
Get beat deep.
The saying is keep everything in front.
Oh, they got to reverse. They might pass it on this. Do they have anybody?
Yep, they do.
Got to make a tackle now. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. This has turned into disaster at the end of the half for Kenyon Wanamingo.
Yes, it.
And that pretty much took the game right out of KW's hands. The Cardinals would go on to score another early touchdown in the second half. And A.J. Higginbottom would score his first rushing touchdown to make the final score 28-14. The Knights offense provided 393 yards and BA was only at 415, so pretty close. The Knights were also able to force 5 turnovers. The Knights also turned it over 3 times themselves. The Knights are now 3-2, and they will head to top 10 ranked Fillmore Central and battle the Falcons on Friday night. Hey, we're going to take a word from our sponsors here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages.
This episode of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair is brought to you by Slick McSlides.
Joining Freemason's Deep State Awareness Program. Say there, young fella who just happens to be walking down the street. You want to learn about Johnny Freemason's Deep State Awareness Program? Too bad, you're learning it now. Now, I just want to say, over the summer, people have been disappearing left and right, such as like Slick McSlide or a Ricky Bergatoni. I know those people. I stalked them for a while. Anyways, I just want to say, now I all think it's Deep State. Now the Deep State, they've been kidnapping people for whatever reason. I'm still figuring that one out. But I just want to tell you about all the different people who have disappeared like over the summer. I commissioned an artist who also so happens to have disappeared over the summer. Sam Trustman. I'm gonna go get the art now of the things that he drew for me of the people that went missing. I found them. Anyways, let me show you these pictures I commissioned from an artist that disappeared of people who have disappeared. First off, the artist that I hired, Sam Trustman. Followed up by Carl Carlson, Sponge Guy. Great names, I must say. Slick McSlide, Dr. Timothy Madison, Ron Boss, Stephen Swoll, this guy, I think his name was Charles Boat. This is Vince, I like his fashion. This one was disappeared on the green screen, so I didn't color it in. I mean, he didn't color it in. This one looks sort of like a combination of John Arbuckle and Barack Obama, but it's, what's his name? McKinney McKeister. And then here's Slick McSlide, pre-prison, in case he wants to go back to the look. Anyways, that's where I ran out of money, which is why I'm going to see here a list of names. Look at all those people that disappeared. I think it's the Deep State. I swear to you. Thanks for coming to my Deep State Awareness Program. Well, back off to my homeless tent again. Crap, it's the green screen.
All right, thanks to Max for making that advertisement. We're going to shift gears now and get to some student news. The Triton, Hayfield, and Kenyon Wanamingo dance team is going to be getting underway here. If you would like to be a part of that, students in grades 7 through 12 need to notify the office that they would like to be a part of the dance team by October 7th. That is this Friday. We would love to have representatives from our school be on that team. All practices are in Triton. Set your calendars, folks, as Sunday, October 23rd, the Rachel Nesseth 5K is going to take place. It's $25 and registration begins at 7:30 a.m. with the race beginning at 8 o'clock. You're going to meet at the front entrance of the high school, and all the money goes to commission a band and choir piece in memory of Rachel. So that is Sunday, October 23rd. And speaking of choir, these students in choir were able to sing the Star-Spangled Banner at the Twins game back on September 23rd as the Twins played the Angels. And just a fun experience for them. And another reason to continue to go out for choir. All right, auditions for the school play this year started. And the fall play is directed by Mr. Reynolds this year. and I was able to catch up with him to see how things are going. Hey, I'm here with Mr. Reynolds, the new fall play director here at Kenyon Wanamingo. And Mr. Reynolds, you have some theater experience outside of KW. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I started doing plays when I was in 7th grade, and since then I've been in about 85 productions, both school, community, and professional theater. And now I direct some plays here at school, directed the middle school play for the last 6 or 7 years. So I'm really excited to do our fall production, which is A Christmas Carol.
Yes, and A Christmas Carol, it'll be actually pushed back a couple of weeks, and I think it'll be in December.
Yep.
And you have auditions starting this week, and you had your first round yesterday. How are they going?
Going really good. There was lots of great kids, lots of great talent, grades 9 through 12, lots of excitement for theater. I think there's a lot of excitement for A Christmas Carol. And yeah, as you said, Kirby, we are going to have our productions on December 3rd and December 4th. That's a Saturday and a Sunday matinee. So Saturday night, Sunday matinee.
Very cool. Last thing, we also have the one-act play that is new to our school this year. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's really exciting too. This is actually a new thing here at KW. We are going to have a competitive one-act play, and we will do that, perform that in January. And I am a co-director along with Laura McCannley, and we're getting really excited to do this. It's kind of different because you're actually doing it to be judged and scored. It's unlike a regular school play, so it's going to be really exciting, and there'll be more info coming very soon on that.
All right, that's Mr. Reynolds. Thanks a lot. Well, best of luck to the students going and auditioning for the school play, the fall play that is. Let's go to Coding League, a Coding League update. Congratulations are in order to Abel Eggert and Logan Jarvis. They are the highest coders after Sprint 2. After week 1, Sadie Schmitz, pictured on the left there, she held the lead, and Miss McAnally has got a great thing going. If it's not too late to join coding, people. If you'd like to join, contact Miss McAnally. In other middle school news, the middle school math team had a meet earlier this week, and the team finished, there's 2 teams, the teams finished in 3rd and 5th place out of 9 teams. Oliver Bauer is in 2nd place overall after 1 event. And congrats to Brady Christensen, pictured there on the right, as he scored a perfect score on Event B, which does not happen often. And he is in 3rd place overall after 1 event. So congrats to the math team members for a good event this week. And the senior high math team will start their practice tomorrow, Thursday, October 6th in Miss Klein's room before school starts. All right. Let's go to the FFA. There will be an FFA meeting on Thursday, that's tomorrow, October 6th at 7:30 a.m. in Miss Van Lannen's room. All membership forms are due at the meeting tomorrow, and the National Convention forms are due as well as soon as possible. I was in the FFA, and we went to the National Convention in Louisville, Kentucky when I was in high school. A really fun event. I would encourage you to join FFA. All right, for high schoolers that are looking for a chance at winning some scholarship money, here is a great opportunity. There is a Voice of Democracy essay competition, and if you would like to enter that to win potentially some scholarship money, please see Mr. Redsicle or Mrs. Kunish. Okay, in one of our favorite segments, another senior at KW has decided where they will be going next year or what they will be doing. And this week, it is Grace Nystuen. Take it away, Grace.
Hi, I'm Grace Nystuen. I'm a senior at Kenyon Wanamingo, and my future plans are to attend FLBC, which is a Free Lutheran Bible College, and to major in education. My advice to underclassmen making a decision is to tour colleges early so that they know what they like.
All right, thanks to Ben for setting that up. As we flip the calendar, the month of October is here, and students are already thinking about Halloween. And Addison set out to the halls to stump some other students in her Halloween trivia. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Aspen, and welcome to the Hallway Challenge. What country did Halloween originate?
Transylvania.
Ireland. Character's name in The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Jack Skellington, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Good job. Is Annabelle based on an actual doll?
Yes.
Yeah. Good job. Who was the killer in the first Friday the 13th movie?
Jason.
No, it was Jason's mother. In what country did Halloween originate?
Germany?
Close-ish. It's Ireland. What film did Annabelle the doll make her debut in?
Annabelle? I don't know.
The Conjuring. Is Annabelle based off a true doll? True or false?
False.
It's true. Why are black caps associated with Halloween and bad luck?
I'm not sure.
It's because they're associated with witchcraft.
Okay, thank you, Aspen, for that. It's October 5th, everybody, and this day in history, Ben and Noah bring you 5 important events to remember on October 5th. Take it away, boys.
Welcome back to This Day in History. I'm Benjamin Dirks. This is Noah Walker. Today is October 5th, and in 1905, Wilbur Wright made a spectacular flight, circling the field 30 times in 39 minutes, for a total of 24.5 miles. It was the world record until 1908.
In 1962, the first installment in the James Bond film series had its world premiere. The British spy film was adapted from Ian Fleming's novel and starred Sean Connery.
In 1970, PBS began broadcasting on American television, and it became known for various programs, notably the children's shows Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
In 2001, Barry Bonds of the San Francisco Giants broke Mark McGwire's single-season home run record when he hit his 71st and 72nd home runs of the season and finished the season with 73.
In 2007, following years of speculation and denials, American track star Marion Jones pleaded guilty to steroid use, and 7 months later, she was stripped of her 5 Olympic medals, 3 of which were gold. This was This Day in History. See you next week.
In our new teacher segment, Noah was able to catch up with Miss Ehlers, Kenny Wanamingo's newest facts teacher. Take it away, Noah.
Hey, so I'm here with Miss Ehlers, the new facts and foods teacher, and we're going to ask her a few questions. So, Miss Ehlers, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am from Farmington, and I grew up there, but I attended school in Randolph, so kind of just right down the road. Yeah.
Sounds like fun. So where did you go to college?
I went to Minnesota State University, Mankato.
Cool. And is there like any other extracurriculars you like to do?
Not right now. I feel like I don't have like that much time, but I do enjoy playing volleyball. And I like doing stuff related to facts, like sewing and cooking in my own time.
Sounds good. If you weren't a teacher, what job would you be doing?
Funny story. So I actually wanted to be a mortician and own my own funeral home. I decided not to do that. I always loved facts and taking those classes in high school. Before I was going to be a facts teacher, I was actually planning on going to River Falls for environmental science.
Sounds like fun. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Well, welcome aboard, Miss Ehlers. Connor and Logan are bringing us the Minnesota sports recap again, as the Gophers let us down last week versus Purdue, and the Vikings saved the weekend in London with what they've been calling the double doink. Take it away, boys.
Welcome back to this week's MN Sports Recap. My name is Connor. This is Logan. We're going to start with the Gophers. The Gophers took on the Purdue Boilermakers on Saturday, losing 20-10, with Tanner Morgan throwing for 257 yards and 3 interceptions. Rough game for him in the Gophers offense. Gophers were able to tie it up at 10 in the second half, but the Boilermakers pretty much put the game out of reach with this nice run.
4-minute offense. Can you close out the game?
Maccabee cuts a jagged path across midfield. Nobody in front. Can they track him down? Devin Maccabee still going. Takes it inside the...
The Gophers will now take on Illinois on Saturday, hoping to get back in the rankings.
The Minnesota Vikings were set to face off against the 1-2 New Orleans Saints in London for the first of 3 games to play in London. The Vikings raced to a quick 7-0 lead by this run by Alexander Madison.
That's it. That's it. 3rd and goal. They set it up for Madison. Breaks 2 tackles and weaves into the end zone.
The Vikings went up to halftime 13-7 on the Saints, with 2 field goals, including this one, after the Vikings ran a fake punt. But late in the 4th, the Saints scored this touchdown to go up for the first time in the game.
Hill to the right. Got a block. To the end zone. Touchdown.
The Vikings responded with Justin Jefferson's first career rushing touchdown.
Get down here, it doesn't matter.
Jefferson on the end around, and he will walk in for the go-ahead touchdown.
But the Saints came back and nailed a 60-yard field goal to tie the game. In the back and forth game, the Vikings answered with a 47-yard field goal of their own to take the lead 28-25, with 24 seconds remaining. But the Saints came back and put themselves in a field goal range, and Will Lutz missed the game-tying kick with what has been called the double doink.
Good snap. Good hold. Lutz's kick on the way. And it is off.
The Vikings are now 3-1 and will play the Bears at home on Sunday.
And that's it for this week's MN Sports Recap.
All right, nicely done, boys. We are going to leave you now with a music video created by Carly and Mackenzie. We hope you enjoy. Have a great week, everybody. We will be back next week, October 12th. And until then, go Knights.
Hey, where's the drums?
Avenue diamond, and they don't make you like they used to. You're never going out of style. Ooh, pretty baby, this world might have gone crazy. The way you saved me, who could blame me when I just wanna make you smile? I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. One of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. 4,000 roses, anything for you to notice. All the way to serenade you, doing it's not style. I'ma pick you up in a Cadillac like a gentleman, bringing glamour back, keep it real to real in the way I feel. I could walk you down the aisle. I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. It's like I rewind, everything is so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league. Old school chic, like a movie star from a silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.
Baby, you're class and baby, you're sick. I never met a girl like you ever till we met. A star in the 40s, centerfold in the 50s. Got me tripping out like 60s. Hippies, queen of the discotheque. A 70s dream and an 80s best. Hepburn, Beyonce, Marilyn, Manson. Girl, you're timeless. Just so classy.
Over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. It's like I rewind, everything was so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league. Old school chic, like a movie star from a silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.